hello, and welcome. Today we are so looking forward to having our co-author or our author, three-time best-selling author, Challenor, join us today. And Di is committed to helping others by teaching them how to listen to their inner wisdom and unleash their full potential. Through her tarot card reading, channeling messages, coaching services, and healing services, she inspires others to take control of their lives and find the path to a brighter future. Welcome, Di.
Thanks, Jay. Happy to be here. Welcome, everyone who's watching this.
So honored to have you join us today. We're just going to have like a wonderful conversation. We're just going to ask you a few questions and we're just going to make it a very relaxing environment. So the first question we have for you is, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. At the moment, I have got parallel life happening, I'm going to say. I have a day job. I work full-time as an executive assistant for two busy directors in a government department. So that keeps me busy during the day. In my free time, I have been busy hosting live summits. It's all about connecting to your intuition. Interviewing fabulous speakers. I've done about 4 of those in the last year or so, been doing them for quite a few years. And now I'm morphing into doing live events once or twice a month, which is channeling information, a Q&A live and having a guest psychic person with me. And we're both, answering people's questions. And apart from that, any other spare time, I'm in my garden because I love it.
I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that. Can you give us an overview of your chapter without sharing too much and what it's about?
Okay, well, it's a chapter in my life, but it was the beginning, I guess, of me having an awareness of trusting that there's something more powerful than me, trusting my intuition, dealing with massive trauma like from my mid-teens. And that gave me, I suppose, the journey I've been on. That set the trajectory of that journey and the lessons I've learned. And it sort of molded me to be the person that I am.
I love that. I love that so much. You know, sometimes when you have that intuition, you kind of wonder what you're going to do with it. I cannot wait to continue reading your story because I've read it and I'm like, I want to read this again because you learn so much each time that you read it. You know, as you're writing your chapter, what was the writing process like for you? Was there any type of emotions that you may have experienced as you were writing your chapter?
Yes and no. The writing of the chapter I thought was really relatively easy because I was channeling it. The tricky part was remembering the details and just sort of reliving those moments of those experiences. And then I was wondering about if I got too many details or how much detail to put in. So it was about, I suppose, getting a balance, but that's where your fabulous editor came in to help. So I found the writing process was great, just getting it out because, it's pretty big things that happened. And I was able to remember a lot and recall it. But then some other details came in that I'd sort of forgotten about. So it wasn't so much like an emotion. It was more aha moment. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, what about this? They might want to know about what it was really like. So I found the process relatively easy and loved it that your editor, I felt like I was having a conversation with them through writing my drafts, and she got what I was talking about and she made it even better. So that made the process a whole lot easier.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, as you were going through this, how was the collaboration with the other co-authors as well as the support from the team?
Well, I didn't really collaborate with the others until we met at the launch party. Like I knew they were around. I knew who they were. I've worked with them directly and indirectly on other programs. But more the support from your team was fabulous. And, Dre kept me up to date on what was going on because somehow I missed the emails. So, from that perspective, I was kept in the loop, and it has been a relatively smooth process and relatively quick as well. And I got my chapter written pretty early because I thought, right, get onto it. And yeah, it didn't need a lot of editing. To me, it was a smooth process with the people that you had on board as your team. So I found it really great.
Just like you, I had to be, kept in the loop. I had to get reminders too as I was writing the chapter because time really did fly as we were going through it and really sticking to the timeline. Can you share one or two tips or secrets from your chapter that you had shared, like that aha moment?
Yeah, I'm going to say it is about trusting the information that you get or the hunches that you get. And for me, at one point in my life, which I mentioned, I do a tarot reading, and it gave me the information that I needed. And for me, it was a waiting game. I had the information, then I had to wait a few months for, as they say, the truth to come out. And I believe the truth always comes out in the end or eventually. So I was pretty patient. So I feel trust what you get, trust your hunches, listen to them, and take action. So
I need to I need to take all what you just said and do that because every time I have that, I always second guess myself and I'm like, oh, I'm not so sure, but I love what you're saying and trust it and go with it.
yeah, I've got a little add on from that. When I get a message or a thought 3 or 4 times, that is my rule of thumb that, okay, this is source or spirit or God talking or my angels talking. Even if I'm resisting and I keep getting the same message, I thought, right, I've got to I take action and do what they say. So that's another way of not doubting it because the universe does have your back and you don't realize it sometimes until way down, like months or years or down the track.
That is so true. So, what's the best way for people to contact you?
Well, if you want to be part of my group, my email address, join my landing page, which is diechallenor.com. And then you can give me your email and I'll keep you updated with events. And if you want to contact me, you can via jumping on there, or I'm on Facebook as Challenor, and I've got a group, Challenor's Tarot card readings.
Very cool. I need to get on there because I want to. I think that's amazing what you're offering. So, Di, what's on the horizon for the rest of 2024 for you?
I'm going to say onwards and upwards. The first 4 months have been amazing with the launch of the chapter and launching my live events. And I'm actually been happy in my day job, which is the first time in absolute years that I am valued and, yeah, feeling happy at work. So I feel continuing to do more of the same, doing more live events, having more offers, doing, readings on a regular basis outside of this. And I'm not sure what else, but I'm also interested in doing more writing or, doing more podcasts and things like that. So I think the first 4 months is anything to go by what the year is bringing for me. I think the rest of it will just keep on spiraling upwards or, just keep going on up, up, up.
I'm excited to see all the wonderful things that you're going to do. And, before we end, do you have any final words or anything you would like to leave the audience with?
I'm going to say to follow your heart, connecting with your heart, and listen to what your heart really wants you to do and follow it because the heart is the first brain, stomach's the second brain, and this is the third brain. So Get out of your head, come down into your heart and follow your heart and do things that make you feel absolutely happy. And you get that nice, warm, fuzzy feeling. So then things become easier. Life is easier. Just follow your nudges and listen to what you're being nudged to do and just follow your heart. And you can't go wrong.
Oh my gosh, this was so awesome to have this conversation with you, Di. I know you were busy and I know you had so much things going on. So thank you for taking so much time out of your busy day to join us. I am so truly appreciative for all that you've done and just by being a part of this project and trusting and believing in this project. And I'm going to turn it over to Dre for some final words.
Thanks, Stuart.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Di, I just want to say a massive, ginormous, humongous thank you to you for saying yes to jumping on board with us and also having the courage and vulnerability to share your story. So an amazing story, phenomenal story, and I know that you do inspire like thousands, yeah, of people. I can't wait for more people to hear and share your story as well. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. I've enjoyed being part of the journey. And thank you both for putting it out there and offering the opportunity. And I felt like I was in a warm hug from everyone because I knew the people and I thought this is a really cool group to be part of and let's see where it goes. So I thank you both as well for putting it on, doing all the legwork and getting it out there and supporting us so we can support you and the rest of the world. It's been absolutely wonderful in every step of the journey. So thank you both.
So welcome.